The elected officials speak shortly. Let me see, Congressman Wittman, are you still here? Yes. Okay, yes. Congressman Wittman represents this area in the House of Representatives. He served in the House of Delegates with myself and Senator Black when Dick was there, and Michelle, our clerk. So he left to go to the big house in Washington. And, right. And he's going to tell us what's going on in the merry-go-round. So please welcome Congressman Wittman.
Bob, thank you. Doesn't Bob Marshall do a great job for us up in Richmond? Let's give really Bob, thanks so much. Thank you so much for your leadership. We truly need leaders like Bob, like Dick, and like Mark up there in Richmond. I tell you, we appreciate it. Dick, thanks so much for the great job that you do. Janine, thanks so much too. We have Janine Lawson here, does a great job on our board of supervisors. Great servant leaders.
Basically,
Folks, that's what we need. You know, we look at all the craziness going on in Washington, but it's really as simple as this.
what are you trying to capture tonight?
We need servant leaders in this nation. We need people that are willing to put others before themselves. We need leaders that are willing to stand up for what's right. We need leaders that are making sure that they are vocal about that. And that's really what this is all about. And I have a tremendous amount of respect for our leaders that we've had there. But I do think it's time that we have new leadership. With wanting to make sure that our voices are heard and that it is the members of Congress that are in charge, not the leaders. The leaders are really there to represent the members. And if you're a true servant leader, you remember what you're there for. You're there to serve others. And we've seen that through all of our faith. We know our Lord and Savior tells us that in what He, not only what He does, but in also what the Holy Word tells us. I want to make sure we see that reflected there in Washington. And that's really what this whole process is about there, about the members taking back their body and making sure that leaders there are reflective of what the members want them to do, not what the leaders want to do. And that's really fundamental to who we are as a nation. If you look back during our constitutional time, our founding fathers, they weren't bashful about standing up and saying, we're going to fight against what we believe are injustices. We're going to fight against what we believe is evil and stand for what is right and what is good. That's what our nation's all about. That's what we're going through up there in Washington today. And it's a tumultuous time, no doubt about it, but it's a time, too, for all of us to reflect upon the values that we have as individuals, who we are as a nation, and making sure that we do the right thing. And it's not about getting things done on a certain schedule. It's about making sure that we have leaders that are willing to do the right thing, not just something, but to do the right thing. And that's really what this is all about. And I could, go on about all the different machinations and talk to you about legislation and all those things. But it's really, at this point in history, much more fundamental than that. It's who do we have that will stand up and be a transformational leader that will change the direction of this nation, will make sure that the legislative branch stands and makes sure that it communicates what we need to do as a nation. We'll force the Senate to do the same, and I can talk about some of the archaic rules of the Senate, but I'm a member of the House, so I can control partially what goes on there. And then make sure, too, that we are not afraid to do our job. There's a reason that Article 1 is the first article in the Constitution, and that it directs the legislative branch, is because our founding fathers had in mind, I believe, that that's where the first efforts of government need to take place. And we can't be bashful from our constitutional responsibilities to do our job, get legislation passed, put it on the president's desk, and I don't care if he vetoes it, folks. I want to make sure this nation understands where we stand. I don't care if he vetoes it. We need to have that fight. And we're blessed to be here today with individuals that know what it is to stand for what's right, when it may not always be the most popular thing. We know the great job that Bob does. We know the great job that Dick does, Janine, Mark. All of our leaders here are truly servant leaders, and that's really what this is all about. And I'm really honored to be here today with Bob for this event, to be here with Dick, to be here with Janine, to be here with Mark, for the things that they do. I thank you. And Michelle's here too. She does a fantastic job. Michelle and I serve in the General Assembly together. She's another one of those true servant leaders. She sat behind me. She was almost within arm's reach. Occasionally there'd be a little piece of paper that would come that way, and she'd say, Rob, you need to sit down. But she is fantastic. Another true servant leader, gets out there across the county, understands what it means to stand for what's right, what it means to make sure that things get done. and to make sure government functions the way it's supposed to. That is for the people, and she truly is, again, one of those servant leaders. So, again, Bob, thanks so much. Thanks for the opportunity to be here with you today to say a few words about some of the craziness that goes on in Washington. But I can tell you, Bob truly is one of those inspirational leaders and truly a thoughtful person. And I always look forward to conversations with him. He has some really good ideas about what we could be doing in Washington. Good, common sense ideas where we can get the nation back on track. So Bob, thanks again. May God bless each of you. May God bless our Commonwealth of Virginia. And may God bless our United States.